Hi guys, so for today's video, I finally am doing my Sephora recommendations video. If you want to see my personal recommendations, then just keep watching. Okay, so I have a little box here, and so I'm just going to kind of go through and we will talk about it. But the first thing, this would not be a video by me. I'm sorry, my fan's on. It was like 95 degrees in Texas today, and then my hair, I washed it yesterday, but I never I didn't straighten it or anything, so it's kind of just like this is yesterday hair that was never fixed, so it's kind of like driving me bonkers. So I'm sorry if like I play with it and that annoys y'all, but this would not be a video by me if I did not recommend this product, and that is the Sol de Janeiro Boom Boom Cream. This is the jumbo size that came out for the VIB sale, the fall sale. This is just my tried and true. I have been buying the Biggie creams since 2018 when they first brought them out, and I'm really hoping that they come out with one for this sale. I do know that they released a new scent, and that is on my list to buy. So if I don't make it to the store beforehand to smell it, I am going to go ahead and pick it up because it's a new scent, and a lot of people are comparing it to Baccarat Rouge, which they also are comparing it, is it Baccarat Rouge? Baccarat 540, whatever it is, it's Baccarat. A lot of people say that smells like Ariana Grande Cloud perfume, which is one of my top favorite perfumes. So if that's the case and the new cream smells like that, I'm going to absolutely love it. So if you've smelled it, let me know what your thoughts are below. And so anyways, this is my one from my son gets a hold of, my 1-year-old gets a hold of this and like always tips it upside down. So all this up here is like, because it's been, yeah. But I'm almost done with this one from the fall. This is my everyday body cream, and I was switching through with a couple other ones, but the other ones was a lot less product, so I finished them up. And this is just always what I put on because it's my absolute favorite, and I love this smell 24/7, all days of the year. Like, this isn't just a specific summer scent for me. I love this at all time because it's very warm, and I love the way that it makes my skin feel. So this is the top product that I have to recommend. Now, I know I've recommended this multiple times, but this is the Drunk Elephant TLC Glycolic Night Serum. This is a product that I've been using since 2018, and when I do not use it, my skin freaks out. I get little bumps everywhere. I get like hormonal acne. It's bad. So when I don't have this product, I'm like, I panic. I buy this every single year. This bigger size lasts me 8 to 9 months if I use it like every other night or even every night, but I typically will go like every other night. But this, even the little size, lasts me like 4 or 5 months. They normally come out with kits, so I'm waiting to see if Drunk Elephant is going to release any skincare kits. But this is the 30 ml, so it's just an ounce, and I have been on this for a while now, and I think, yeah, there's still quite a bit of product up there, so it does last a while. But if you are new to using this, if you have any type of spots on your face or anything, it might sting, but it's just for a split second and then it's done. But I love this product to help keep my face clear, and it helps with like the little fine lines you get like around your eyes from smiling and stuff all the time, or at least that's what I've noticed. So always have to recommend this. I know I've recommended this too. This is my favorite eye cream ever. This is the C Tango eye cream. I go through 2 of these a year at least, so they last me about 6 months. But I use this at nighttime, and I absolutely love it. My under eyes always look like they're a lot brighter, and they just look smooth. So I absolutely love this eye cream. It's thicker, so you don't need a lot, but it soaks right in and just makes you feel like you are, like your eyes have like a little mask on them. So I will dot this underneath, and then I use it on my eyelids, and then I even use it like right here because I get these like little lines right there. So that's typically what I do, and I will just pump one pump, and I'll warm it up between my fingers, and then it's enough to do both eyes and the eyelid and right there. So highly recommend this eye cream if you have not tried it out. Now, once again, the reason that I don't typically like recommending skincare and stuff is because every body is different. So like one person could use these products and be like, they did absolutely nothing for me, and then someone else could be like, oh my god, it's the greatest product I've ever used in my life. So once again, take what I say with a grain of salt. If you want to try it, great. If you don't, because it's not your type of vibe, then don't do it. But don't come for me if you buy it and you're like, wow, this is a crappy product, I don't like it, because that's not my fault. I just personally love it. Sticking with the Drunk Elephant train because Drunk Elephant is the #1 skincare brand that works for me and always has, like since 2018 when I discovered them with their Littles kit. I have used them ever since, and I probably will never stop, and I've said that 1,000 times. You could probably go back on my videos and find it and make like an entire compilation of me saying that. But this product right here is new to me. I bought this with I had a $100 Rouge rewards point around my birthday back in January, and I have incorporated this into my routine. This is what I picked up with that gift card, and I absolutely love it. This is is it pronounced A Glowy? I don't know how you say it, but it's essentially the retinol oil, but it's basically 0.5% retinol. So this is going to be a product that if you're new to retinol, maybe you want to try out first. I use the Drunk Elephant retinol, so I'm accustomed to it. My skin doesn't peel anymore. I don't like have irritation, nothing. So this right here, what I've been doing is I will take 3 drops of this, 1 pump of this, a pump of Behydra, and then a pump of my Proteini polypeptide cream, which I recommend all of those as well. The Behydra I love as an additive, and then the Proteini I've always loved. I've gone through multiple tubes. So that is what I've been doing for nighttime, and I love that combo. I know it sounds extremely bougie and extra, but it really does it's what works for my skin, and I wake up with like soft, plump skin, and I feel like it just looks good. It doesn't look dull. It looks clean. It looks fresh. It looks like just hydrated, not dry, and like, you know when you wake up and you just feel like your skin is just not it? Okay, well, when I do this combo, I wake up and my skin is it. So I do love this, and you can use it morning or night. You can mix it. It is light enough to where you can mix it, but I think they do suggest you kind of bring it into your routine as like a new thing. Like, don't just like go ham and start like adding all these, you know, BHAs and retinols and crap to your skin, because you can freak it out. Or if this isn't going to agree with you, you know the case. If you're watching this, then you probably more than likely understand skincare and the way our skin reacts and what you can use and what you can't use and your skin sensitivities and all of the above. So anyways, but I love using these together and by themselves. So, and then I have 2 more skincare products. They are moisturizers. This right here is the Tatcha Dewy Skin Cream, nothing new. You know, looks like this, comes with a little spatula. I typically use this at nighttime, but what I have really been liking it for is using it as a makeup base, and I've heard a lot of people talking about that recently, but I always thought that if I used this as a makeup base, my makeup would like slide off of it, or this was just, I'm very anal about like skincare is skincare and makeup is makeup. You don't like, I'm trying to break a lot of my bad habits, the way that my mindset is. So to me, I'm like, this is skincare. You do not use this as a makeup base because it is not skincare. But then someone said that this is marketed as being a makeup base, and I never heard that before. So then when I heard that, I was like, okay, that would kind of make sense because so many people are talking about using this as a makeup base. But it just says ultra hydrating and anti-aging replenishing Japanese purple rice for dry skin. It doesn't really specify what it's made for, but I was noticing that when I only use this at nighttime, it's not what I look for in a nighttime moisturizer. This is definitely a morning moisturizer or something that I like to use before makeup. But it is an absolutely beautiful product, and it is pricier, so you might as well, as is Drunk Elephant, you might as well pick it up and try it on sale. And I think they have their jumbo size that's out right now, which is an excellent value. So then if you can get the sale on top of that, then like it's really the bang for your buck. So if you have not tried this out and you like these types of products, then I highly recommend that. But the actual nighttime moisturizer, this is a brand new one. I just picked this up. This is the Lala Retro Whipped Cream. I have gone through, I don't know how many tubes of this at this point. This I bought in June. It was June or July of 2021, and I just finished it about a month ago. So if that doesn't tell you how long this, and this is something I used every single night. I use it every single night. So when I didn't have this in my routine the last month, my skin is a little bit more dry. I noticed my pores are a little bit more prominent. This really does just overnight. This being on overnight just really is my lifesaver, and I love it. So I did repurchase it because there was a kit on their website. I purchased from their website, but it was just a really great value, and I did have this in my last haul, so if you watched it, then you saw it. But this is just excellent if you do have drier skin, or even like combination. Now, if you have oily skin, you might like this, but it might just be a little bit of too much of hydration, but you never know. So highly recommend this. And then also, I believe they have minis of these, so you don't have to purchase the full size. You can try the mini before, you know, you purchase the full size. So there's that option. Okay, now let's get on to the makeup portion before this video turns out to be an hour long. So I'm going to start out with my lip products first because I have 3, and 2 of them are new. 1 of them is not, but these are what I reach for. So this right here is the Makeup by Mario, the Bronze Glow, the plumping lip serum. I have to sneeze. The pollen is so bad. Excuse me. So this is in the shade Bronze Glow. I did have this on my TikTok, so if you don't follow me on TikTok, you should go follow me on TikTok. But this is the Bronze Glow, and this is what it looks like. Now, I will say when I put this on, I feel a little bit of a cooling effect. I don't feel like a tingle or anything, but this is, let me see, the only thing I don't like about this is like the clicky up thing, so you can't like scroll it back down. But this, I love this shade. I really want to pick up, is it Rose Glow? The really, really pink one. That one is just absolutely beautiful, but I'm not sure how well you're going to be able to see, but it is just like, well, a bronze glow. It's not too pink, and then also when you put it on your lips and you sheer it out, it like just gives your lips the most beautiful, like your lips but better look. So Bronze Glow is definitely a favorite, and I do want the really pink one, and I do believe it's called Rose Glow. Now, this is new to me. I just hauled this. I think I hauled it. I think I did. But I've been using this. It's what's on my lips now, and I don't know how well you're going to be able to tell. I love this so much. This is the Patrick Ta Full On Plumping Lip Gloss. What is it? I forget the name, but it's in the shade Full Syringe. Now, this right here smells like, it smells like cinnamon, but it smells like when you walk into, it's like a cinnamon bubblegum. So it's kind of like the Big Red Candy, or if you, hot tamales, the candy hot tamales, or if you walk into like a Michael's like craft store, it smells like a cinnamon stick, like the Cinna Sticks that people like. I used to keep those in my apartment. I would hang them on the wall, so my apartment always smelled like cinnamon. This is the applicator. I love the smell of cinnamon, so this does not bother me, and it doesn't burn. But that brings me to my next one, which is the Too Faced Lip Injections Maximum Plump. I'm almost out of this. I go through these like water, but this I can use, and when you haven't used it for a while, it does feel like you're getting bit by a bunch of ants on your lips, but I get used to it really quick because I've been using it for like 3 years. Now, this one just came out like, what, last year, the Maximum Plump. I don't remember when it came out, but I've always used the extreme version. So then whenever I got this one, I was like, okay, let's see. And it did have a little bit more of a tingle, but nothing that I wasn't like. Now, if I have this on and I kiss my husband, he like starts rubbing his lips on his shirt and saying like his lips are burning and they itch, and he's like, I don't know how you wear that crap. But to me, it doesn't bother me. I love it. And if you don't mind it, then I definitely say go for it, because I do notice a difference in my lips when I use it. So they do have the regular pumping version, the extreme version, and then the maximum plump version. I will say though, I am going to pick up a mini of this when I do repurchase it, just because I don't like this little like paddle wand, and the mini one doesn't have a paddle. It has like a normal applicator. So there's that if you wanted to know what the applicator looked like. But those are the 3 lip glosses. Well, one of them I don't really think you can consider a lip gloss, but those are the 3 lip products that I've been really, really into, especially the Patrick Ta one for summer. Beautiful. Okay, so I only have 1 setting spray in here. There's a lot of setting sprays, but this is really the one that jumps out at me that I've gone through multiple bottles of, and this is the Lila Bee Aglow Face Mist. This one is, well, kind of new, but I'm getting that like Mario. I keep forgetting that's on my hand. This is nothing new, but it is a pricier setting spray, so if you can get it on sale, then I recommend it. This, I love this. Now, if you don't like a dewy setting mist, do not buy this because this will make your skin dewy. And it does have like an herbal scent, kind of like an earthy, dirty scent, if you will. I don't mind it. I like it because I like herbally, like earthy scents. Like this candle I'm burning right now. It's called Hot Springs and Salt and Moss, and it's inspired by nature. So like I like earthy scents, but just prepping you if you don't. I like to use this on its own, like by itself, like with no makeup. I like to use this over my makeup for the summer. And I also like to use it on a sponge, and then after all my face is done, if I feel like it looks a little bit too powdery, I will spray this on a sponge and I will lightly like roll the sponge over my skin, and it just makes it look so much more put together. I don't understand how that one little step would do that, but it does, and I love this. So I'm not going to keep going on too much about it because we're already almost 20 minutes into this and I still have a bucket of stuff. So let's just keep moving. Another product, mine's dirty, I'm sorry. I don't know if this is going to come back into stock, if it's out of stock right now. I know that people keep saying it's out of stock, but I bought mine at Ulta over a year ago, and I guess this has gone viral since then. I don't know, but I don't like this for like loose powder or anything. What I like this for, and let me tell you, we'll do this together here. This is another product I recommend. This is the Dior Backstage Face and Body Powder No Powder. I use the shade 3 in, and this is what it looks like. As you can see, I've already got a dip going. These two right here are my favorite. This is my favorite thing to use with this powder, and I love this powder the way it comes out with this product. I just go in there and I rub it and I like press it into the skin. I'm wearing this powder today. Once again, I'm filming on my phone, so I don't know how great the quality is, but I am wearing this today, and it is the shade 3 in. I will have everything linked down below and all that good stuff, so don't worry about that. But yeah, this powder is amazing. It makes me look airbrush. I love it, but I don't like it with a brush unless it is a very dense brush, because this product is like a baked gelée type thing. So going in with a brush, you're gonna like dust it on your face and be like, okay, where is it? Because this is a pricey powder as well. But with this little thing, this little pocket puff, by like rubbing it in there and then like rolling it, like I like to go like this and press it. And I don't set like the inside of like here with it. I set like the perimeter and maybe around my nose. But I love it. Recommend both of these if you can get your hands on them. Following up with another powder. This is the only loose powder I own. This is the only loose powder I use, and I use this for to set my under eyes. This is the Nothing New, once again, Huda Beauty Pound Cake powder. I bought this during a Sephora sale. I don't remember when, but it lasts me forever because I literally only use it to set my under eyes. It does have a very strong smell. I love it. I think it smells beautiful. Like I literally sniff it every time. But this is Pound Cake, and I literally just use it to set my under eyes, and it makes them look absolutely flawless. It sets my concealer perfect. I don't ever get any creases. I also really only use my Jaclyn little powder palette, but you can't get that at Sephora, so I can't recommend that, but I do use that as well. But this is what I use to go in and set like right under here to make sure that creases don't happen. I don't use a lot of highlight. I don't use a lot of different highlight, but the one highlight that I do keep in my collection and that I do go back to, and it's the only one that I use, is the Dior Backstage Glow, what is this? Glow Face Palette. And I'm not sure how well you could tell. The white shade is the one I use the most, and it's because I use it for like the inner corner of my eye and my brow bone, but I really mix the top two. Oh, there you go. Now you can see it. But if I do, I'm not wearing this on my cheeks. I'm just wearing it on my eyes. I love this palette so much. It is really the only highlight I feel like I need as far as like a beaming highlight goes, because I'm not really into like beaming highlights. But this is pretty bright, and I love it so much. That's all I gotta say. A couple of products that are new to me is this right here. This is new to me. This is the NARS Liquid Blush in the shade Orgasm. I absolutely love this. I will use my little MAC stipple brush with this, lightly pump, one little pump, and go dot dot, and then blend it out. And then I love my Chanel liquid highlight. Once again, that's sold at Ulta. But those two products, I posted it on my Instagram, and I was like, these are top tier. Like, this is so beautiful. Now, I won't wear this over a heavy foundation because I feel like it doesn't do this product justice. I will wear this over a skin tint, but it gives you the absolute most beautiful pink flush, and there is a little bit of shimmer in it, kinda. So it just like picks up the light and is radiant, and I love it, and I am so excited to wear this all throughout the summer. So same with this product. This one is new to me, and I posted this on my Instagram. This is the Say Cream Bronzer, the Sun Melt Bronzer in medium bronze. I love this very much. It has a weird smell. I can't put my finger on it. There's something it smells like. It's kind of like, oh, it's almost on the tip of my tongue. It's almost like a bread, but also, have you ever burnt chocolate? Like, you try to melt a bunch of chocolate chips and they get burnt. The smell that it leaves in the air smells like burnt chocolate and like a loaf of bread. That's, if you have this bronzer, tell me what you smell, because when I first used it, I didn't smell anything. But like today when I was using it, because I did put it on under my actual bronzer, but I didn't smell it when I first had been using this. And then today I was like, oh God, that's bad. But so I don't really care for the smell, but the product, oh my God, this is such a beautiful, it's not thick, and it's not emollient, and it's not a cream to powder, I don't think. Natural cream bronzer. But it just looks so natural. Like, this is the most natural cream bronzer that I own, and I own a lot now. It's just beautiful. And I don't think that you could go wrong with, like, this is medium, and like, it takes me like a little bit of building up to get this to show up on me. So you can't really, it's easy to blend out, super easy to blend out, sheer out, whatever. It doesn't get patchy, and it doesn't lift my foundation underneath, and it doesn't like things set over it beautifully. It doesn't leave like weird streaks or anything like that. So I'm gonna shut up about it now, but I love this very much. This is something I plan on picking up personally. This is just a mini size. This is the NARS Light Reflecting Foundation in the shade Barcelona. I have been using this and abusing this. I don't know how much is left in this little tube, but I love this so much. This is what I posted the other day on my Instagram. This with the NARS cream bronzer, or the NARS liquid blush, and then the Say cream bronzer. So good. So good. Such a beautiful base. And yeah, so I plan on picking up that foundation in the shade Barcelona, in case you were wondering. And then another foundation I have to recommend, I think I've recommended this before, nothing new, but it's the NARS Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. If you don't know, NARS and Hourglass are like my top two for complexion, because something about them, NARS is like number one. NARS has always been number one for me. Their products just agree with my skin. They do, and I don't really feel the need to branch out, because this is just what I want. This is what I'm wearing today, and this is in the shade Stromboli, but this is the Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation, and has a pump. I love this foundation. I love using it with a sponge or with a brush. It looks beautiful both ways, and I will never stop using that foundation. Last couple products here. This is new, kinda, but this is the new Hourglass Vanish Airbrush Primer. I love this. I love the YSL Touche Clot Blur Primer too. I have the silver one, which I don't think is sold anymore, but I do love that one. But I didn't want to recommend like so many products in one category because that can get stressful. But this is one primer that I do recommend, and it's kind of like a gel. Like, I think I compared it to the Urban Decay All Nighter primer. It has like that type of consistency. It does have a pump, but it's absolutely beautiful. I love it. It makes my makeup look airbrushed. Exactly what it says, airbrushed. So not really much to say about that. I just love it, and I think it's an absolutely beautiful primer, and it is pricier, so I do suggest buying it while it's on sale. Brings me around to my concealer, which is Hourglass. And this, I wear the shade Sepia. I buy many sizes because I don't wear foundation, or I don't wear makeup enough to justify spending, what is this, like a $36 concealer in the full size. But this is the mini one, and I love it. And it's just the only concealer I have found besides the NARS Radiant Concealer. I mix that one with this, but this one is the one that like I can use on its own no matter what, and it's beautiful every single time. I do know a couple people that hate this concealer though, so maybe start out with the mini if you haven't tried it yet. But I have loved that concealer since it came out 2 years ago, and it's literally like all I ever use. I only have one eyeshadow palette to recommend, and it is the Makeup by Mario Master Mattes. And I got this during the sale, the VIB spray fall sale, and I literally use this all the time. It is what I have on my eyes today, and I love this. Like, I could get rid of all my other eyeshadow palettes and be happy with just this, and it blends beautifully. It has everything you need for just a neutral everyday look. You don't have to think about it too much because it's like you've got light, medium, dark, and that's all there is to say about that. Last couple products are this right here. I have recommended for years. This is the Ambient Lighting Palette. I bought the middle shade. I have it. It's in that drawer that I use all the time too. But this is, my husband bought this for me in 2018, so I should probably like buy a new one. It takes forever to finish these freaking powders. Like, I use these constantly. It's what I have on my cheeks today. And this is the lightest one. I do prefer the second one, but this is just the one that has the most use out of it, because until I got that second one, I used and abused this one. But I love it. It's beautiful, and I don't use this as like an actual like face powder. I use it as like a glowing highlight. And then the last two products I have are these little things right here. These are the Lila B Illuminating Glisten and Glow Skin Illuminator. So I do have this one right here, which you can see has a really big dip in it. This is in the shade Be Enchanting. I think this one keeps selling out. I don't even know if it's in stock. So once again, I'm sorry if it's not, but this is the lightest shade. And then this is the one that normally what I do, this is the one I have on today, and it's also kind of like blended up here, but this is the deeper one in Be Captivating, and it's just a little bit deeper. See, but they are absolutely beautiful, and I love these. I love them so much, and I love using this. I will brush this on, either use my finger or use a brush, and then I go over it with either this or the second one. Literally, it's like all I've been using for months, and it's my absolute favorite. Can't see myself using anything else until something else comes along that's better. That's my favorite duo. So with that being said, those are my Sephora recommendations. So y'all just be on the lookout for when I do my haul video, because that'll be a lot of fun. But yeah. Anyways, what are you guys looking at for the sale? Are you picking anything up, or are you skipping the sale? Do any of these interest you, or do you have any of those? Do we have any of the same favorites? Let's talk in the comments, and make sure that you give this video a thumbs up if you did like it. And if you didn't like it, then go ahead and give it a thumbs down. And subscribe if you are new and you haven't already, and click the little notification bell so that you're notified every single time that I upload. Yeah, that brings me to the end of my video, and I will have everything that I can linked down below, and all my socials and all that good stuff. So yeah, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope to see y'all in my next video, and I hope that y'all have a great rest of your day or night wherever you are, and I will talk to y'all in my next one. Bye guys. Mwah.